Cool.
Okay, so it's Omari being like texting you saying, bro, I'm waiting for you, I'm waiting for you.
He's been on me.
Is it?
He's been on me for time.
Okay,
I'm
serious.
just trying to sort out my passport.
Nah,
Once that's
don't.
done, I'm good to go.
All right, welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. And this is very much an interesting one. Omari Hutchinson, whilst the Reggae Boys are at the Gold Cup, Omari working extremely hard in getting a big silverware. Omari Hutchinson also working extremely hard to get another big talent in Jamaica and to play for the Reggae Boys. You know what, people? Before we get into the details, people, please do smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're here for the first time, people, remember we're aiming for 30,000. We are 29,300. I think we're 29,300. I think we're there about. And we want to hit the 30,000 people. We really want to hit the 30,000. That is the landmark for until by next week, Friday, we should have hit that 30,000 subscriber. So anyways, join the family, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Hopefully you're having a good day. Big shout out to our members, channel members, and also to the Patreon squad. Hopefully you guys are doing wonderfully well. Let's get into the video. Now, you have just seen Kian Edwards on a wonderful podcast they call it the Beautiful Game Podcast. Brilliant podcast. They do interview with a lot of prestigious personals on it. And I'm telling you, it's wonderful. So Kian Edwards, as you guys know, is 19 years old. One of the he plays for the Arsenal Academy. He's a striker, highly touted as well. Do believe that he has a bright future, and he is, as you just heard in the last part of the clip. Once he sorts out his passport, he's good to go. But let's rally back that to the first part of the interview. Now, in the interview, you guys can go and check out the interview for yourself. As I said, the Beautiful Game Podcast. That's what the interview is at. I think I'm going to get the link and pin it in the description. Not sure if they're going to allow. Well, anyway, I'm going to do it the same way. Just so that you guys can go to the channel. All right. So certainly remember that Omari Hutchinson is a player that, because he's always absent, especially when there is big games coming up, and then the questions of loyalty and all these things and commitment, all these things kind of pop up. But in the event, Omari Hutchinson playing at Chelsea, speaking with his former teammate at Arsenal, who has Jamaican heritage, and tell him, come on, join us and play for Reggae Boys. Why now should I believe, after hearing this, that he's not fully committed? He's actually, if he wasn't, why would he be helping recruiting, especially the young talented players? No. It's a wonderful thing to see where the players in the zone and the players in the diaspora are trying to build the squad. They are helping with squad building, getting in players, not just getting players, but highlighting players who can play. Get these players the opportunity to say, coach, whatever. This is a player, or that just to get these players out there, to let it be known that these players are quite interesting. And it's very much interesting now to see that Kian Edwards, very much so, is speaking to the members of the JFF. Well, not indirectly, but his mother. Basically, that's what he said in the interview. And they're working on the paperwork now to get him to be a part of the Reggae Boys. So this is actually big news as well. All these young top talents coming in as early as possible. Do you think though this is supposed to drive some concern to the English FA? It will drive some concern, and you're going to see them coming down a bit harder. And that's what we don't mind. We just want to get these players in as fast as possible. But in all aspects, I love the fact that Omari Hutchinson, yes, he's not with the squad right now, but certainly what he's doing is still working his way around, trying to see how best he can help the squad. Hopefully his situation can sort out, and we'll get to see him coming for the nation. I think, is it the Nation League? I think we have the Nation League coming up, and I believe that we're going to be participating also in the Carnival. I think we're going to be participating in the Carnival, so that would be very interesting to see. We'll see how this one progresses, but this is big. This is quite big. Kiani also said that a lot of players know in the top flight league. They're thinking of, they're really considering playing for their heritage nation because they believe that they'll get more acceptance. They'll be accepted a lot better there. That's what he said. They get this feeling of more acceptance and more appreciated by their own nations. And it's very interesting that a young man at 19-year-old can sit down and look through these things and think about the impact of these things, and it's very interesting to see. And I love the fact that the fact that how he conducted this interview and highlighted some of this stuff. He did say that JFF reached out to his mother, JFF and his mother speaking, and they're working on sorting out his passport. So as you can see, this is basically like an official announcement that he will be a part of the, I'm not sure which one of the squad, maybe junior squad, maybe senior squad, not sure as yet, but I do believe that in coming times, we might see his name being floating around all over. And if you look at the squad we have right now, our strikers, some of our strikers are aging. My apologies. Some of our strikers are aging, like Mikel Antonio, Andre Gray, and these guys are passing on the wrong side of the age curve. And remember that we have some other young strikers as well, young strikers like Jamari Clark and these guys who are looking to push to the next step, to the bigger step in world football, to be recognized at that elite level. And these things are what we want to see. These things are the direction that we want to see our football going. We have the elite level players coming in on an international break. We on a regular international break and coming in to represent us, to play for us, and to also showcase what we have, the talent that we have. And you can see the importance of this now, because if you look at the squad that we have right now and the big names that's in the squad, how much views it's generating, not just views but attention, how much attention it's generating right across the global aspect of football. All media outlets, all the top media outlets are highlighting it because they see that it has a buzz, it's carrying a swing, and they are also performing. So guess what? People are very much interested in that. And when you see that happening, you got to know that sponsors, a lot of these positive stuff will start happening. Results will start coming as well, because once you have these quality players, results will take your time coming in. And I do believe that these youngsters that are in the diaspora will be seeing these things happening and say, hey, I want to be a part of that. Not just the buzz, but not just the attention, but what is happening there. There's something special building right there, and I want to be a part of that. And we can see where that is taking us. Omari Hutchinson is one of the big high-profile junior youth name that pop up in a Reggae Boy jersey that no one expected that to happen. And I was surprised to see him. I'm like, when the first time I heard this, I'm like, Omar, no, so that not gonna happen. And I'm like, wait, hold on. then when you look into it now, what are the possibilities? You might see even the likes of a Greenwood. Just saying, what are the possibilities? So the possibilities now are quite endless to this direction. So big up Omari Hutchinson in doing his, the recruiting. Big recruiter for the Reggae Boys. So keep doing the job what you're doing. Hopefully you recover and get on. We see you guys. We see you for the Nation League. This is quite impressive, people. And also this is actually a big thing. And as you can see, remember that Omari Gray did say that Leon Bailey was one of the person that influenced. So you can see where the Reggae Boys connection, they're using their connections to help the squad. So this is really good. And as you can see, the squad is getting better, the team is performing better, and there's a strong positive vibe around the camp. And just imagine if we should get the maximum result in the Gold Cup, that's winning the Gold Cup, how that would bolster the confidence. We never won it before. Not just confidence, but the profile of the team. It would be huge. It would be huge. The profile of the team, player-wise, is already rising, but the profile of the team, winning trophy and also winning games, needs to go. That's where we're talking about here. And if we should hit that profile, that maximum profile, especially in the Gold Cup, that will definitely take in turn just shed some more light on what we're doing. Anyways, people, tell us what you think in the comment section, and hopefully Kian Edwards sort out his documentation, and we'll see him in I'm not sure when, but hopefully we'll see him soon, and hopefully we'll see Omari Hutchinson, the recruiter, in the Nation League, hopefully in the squad. Big up, people, smash the like button, tell us what you think about this one. Hopefully you guys are doing good, and I'll see you guys again until next time. MG Sports TV. God bless. Road. Boom.